Hey, welcome back to the channel. Excessive Grez here. And we're continuing our medieval dynasty adventure. Okay, so year 4, last day of summer. Hopefully they'll get everything planted and we can roll out. I've been a little busy bee. I did get my Dirty Henry achievement by running around and not taking a bath. I also tested the theory, so if you ride your horse through the water, it doesn't clean you off. So if you're trying to get that achievement and you have your mount, then you're safe to ride through the water. These are our little plants. We did unlock the windmill and sewing hut 3. So we can finally have 2 people working in as seamsters. Of course, we can't afford them. But I put the windmill over here. I didn't feel like chopping these trees down, so I just looked for the easiest place to put it without destroying any landscape. Now what the windmill does is it makes flour twice as well as the barn. So I took one of the barn workers out and I put him to work in the windmill to make flour. And that's why now I have wheat growing like crazy. I might also make rye flour because I have a boatload of rye. The pig farmer reached level 10, so what I did was move him over to the sheep so I can produce more wool. And I moved someone else into the pigs so they can level up. And I will show you the Seamster 2 building. Here we go. This is the Seamster 3, sorry. We knocked out all the quests. We couldn't hire another person because we are like 800 short or something. Hopefully when my wife gives birth, we'll get an influx of people again. I think we can get 10 because the reward is... What's the reward for completing the chapter? Hold on. 5,000. Actually, yeah, so 5,000. So every 1,000 is 2 people. Take off 500, so 9. So we'll get a fair amount of people. I think I've also put little stools at everybody's little house so they have a little place to sit. I'm slowly working on the decorations. I upgraded doors and windows for this row of houses. I think also this row of houses also has both lights in them. So I'm going to work on just doing these houses up first and then make my way around. That I think is what my plan will be. I want to work on this little area. I can also, I'm making clay vases, so I can probably start making flowers to put out as well. As well as just the standard flower pots. I could put some lighting out. I haven't bought any of the table schemes yet. I could put a scarecrow out in my field. So we will get the decorations out eventually. So that's it. We're just waiting for them to do their planting. I'm going to manage some stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I purposely waited for it to get dark because I added in some standing torches to our little village to light up the entrances. I think I might get rid of this one or move it back some. I think it's a little much. Now that I'm looking at it, let's just get rid of that. All the houses in this row have shutters and doors. And a light on the inside. So all the entrances have little torches. I think those trees are amazing though. I think this works really well. This might be my favorite entrance. It just might be. They didn't finish the planting, which is annoying. But I will grab the rest of the seeds. It's only a couple. And I'll do that. And you have that big open one, and then the one down here. I also gussied up my house a little bit. I gave myself the better shutters, the better door. You can't really see it, but and some lighting inside. So let me grab those seeds and plant. I'm thinking I got a plan. I will discuss it when I get back. Okay, so autumn brings us an event, the man in tights. A nobleman was passing through your village. He lost his purse in front of you. What do you do? Do we return it, give it to our people, or give it to ourselves? So, you know, the the moral quandaries, the moral quandaries. You know, let's just, you know who does need it? Let's give it to our people. Let's give it to them. See how they like it. He won't notice it. All right, so hey, all right, so that worked out. We got 10 mood for all our villagers. I think, like I said, it'll just last a season, but that's okay. We're moving into August. The Herald is here. So let's see what his, I don't know what it'll be for him. Where is the Herald? Looks like it's in Hornica. And does my wife have a quest? She does. Let me do all my harvesting. Actually, you know, I can talk about the plan. I'm thinking what I need to do for the birth of my child is to set myself up for future success, right? So what I want to do is make sure that no, that's not what I'm, my brain's all confuddled because I'm sitting here concentrating on picking cabbages and stuff. No, so what I'm thinking about doing is just making each season a day, and see how bad it messes me up if I pass time for one day, you know, just do 1 day a season, 1 day season for 2 years till so I can get my wife back to work and see how that will affect my production and all that stuff. It might just destroy everything and I have to reboot, but all I have to do is save prior to doing the experiment and we'll be okay. Do I have the scythe equipped? I do not. So anyway, here's the door. You can see it a little better, and the shutters, and you can open them and close them yourself. I don't know if there's a way to tell the people to do it, so like if you want to have some realism, you gotta literally run around to everybody's house and close all the shutters and stuff. I think we're gonna, maybe we'll have 1 and 1. On the front. Yeah, that looks nice. Actually, maybe I'll close the one at the cooking stove and leave the one not at the cooking stove open. There we go. That's nice and pretty. I wish I could decorate that piece. Like put a hanging, I can only decorate the walls. Oh. Let's go see what the wife has as far as a quest. Hello, dear.
How is life treating you?
I'm tired. He's been kicking my belly all day. It's like he wants to pierce through. I adore his passion, though. Wait, did you just say he? Haha, I did indeed. A soothsayer was passing through the village this evening, laid one hand on my forehead and the other on my belly. Then he smiled and said, "Your boy will do great things in life." Is it true? Can he be believed? I overheard the woman talking about him. He's never wrong. That's amazing. Okay, I know you wanted a son, which your father doesn't, but curb your enthusiasm a bit. I think you wouldn't be happy for a girl. Oh, sorry. It's more like, but curb your enthusiasm a bit before I think you wouldn't be happy for a girl. You know I would. I would love a bunny if it came out of you. Right, right. Stop talking already and go celebrate. You're the one and only. Alright. So now I gotta go celebrate the birth of my kid, my boy. I'm gonna end up getting drunk. Alright, we'll give the guy his hammer, and then we'll go run around and look at other quests. There you go. I don't need building technology anymore. I could probably stop doing some of these side quests because they're not going to help me any longer, except for maybe giving me the 50 reputation right there. Did I lose reputation again? Looks like I lost reputation again. Why am I losing reputation? Is it because of my debt? It might be because of my debt. I'm going to have to pay my taxes off. Because that's just getting out of control. My food demand's getting out of control. I might have to manually make some food here shortly. So I think that's what it is. I think I'm losing 1,000 reputation every season that I have a debt. But there's an achievement for like having 5,000 in debt, I believe it is. But I can't keep taking these big hits on my reputation. So let me alleviate this problem. I thought I paid my taxes. Went back to Gostovia to do my turn in the quest and stuff and do the one more drink, just one drink. So now I'm drunk. Stumbling around. I wonder how I ride drunk. Actually, you can ride while you're drunk better than you can walk, apparently. So, get some sleep is the order of the day for that. Now, I did come across a bunch of quests I haven't done before. Like, the one in Gostovia wanted me to go buy some shoes from Hornica, which is okay because I had to go there to check out the Herald's quest. And then the one in Lesnica wants me to take some, no, Denica, I think it was Denica that wanted me to take some shoes over to a lady in our settlement. And then this guy wanted some multigrain bread, which I bought. I didn't try to make. Let's see. Let's see about getting to this guy drunk. Oh, oh. Come on, you can do it. All right. So we'll head back to the village. Maybe I'll be able to sleep early. There you go. It did let me sleep past the time a little bit, so it didn't make it the next day, so that's okay. And then I think I can probably talk to my wife and finish off the quest. Or maybe it's just done. Let's see. Oops. Anyway, let's just head over to Denica, turn in this quest. Alright, so I got some free stuff. The fur hood counts towards the clothes for the king. Let's actually go back and start crafting that stuff. Fur boots, fur hood. I could probably easily take care of that. So autumn hasn't been too friendly to me. I'm just starting on day 4. They still haven't finished planting. I keep running out of fertilizer. All in all, just horrible. However, I have failed to mention something kind of important this whole time. Let me bring up the management screen for the crops. If you look over on the right of the status field, where it says status, you'll see the little red building. What that is saying is that these particular fields and orchards are too far from the barn, and therefore their output is going to be less. You know, the productivity. I mean, to be fair, these are my fields for marking out the tavern, and these are the decorative orchards. So I'm not worried about these actually, but just so you know, like when you're planting your stuff and you get your fields out there, if you have fields that have this red barn beside them, that means they're just too far, and your workers are going to be inefficient when taking care of that. So keep that in mind. But what's going to happen is this is going to be the last day of the season. I'm going to turn it into winter, and, you know, I'll see you in the next episode.